Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Art of Comics. I'm your host, Andres Salazar, and I am here, Ventura Movie Theater. Just got out of seeing Fantastic Four, so why don't we just take a few moments and talk about it, right? So, special episode, Art of Comics. We talk about comic books, graphic novels, how to make them, what to do, all about it. This week is Comic-Con. Clearly, I'm not there this year, and I'm sad about that. I'm okay with it, but also a lot of my friends are there. I'm hearing a lot of fun stuff at the news, and I thought, why don't we talk about this movie? So I went to go see it this morning. It's Friday, early morning, and let's just chat a little bit about a little non-spoiler action, and we'll do a little walk and talk. First off, the visuals, the production, all those kind of things. Because when you talk about comic book movies, which I hate that term, you gotta think about what's big is the visuals. So this retro neo 60s design, taken very much from the Kirby work. I mean, the guys who made this book, of course, they read all the Kirby stuff. They read the John Byrne stuff. They've read the modern things. I mean, but the John Byrne, the Kirby, those to me are the two big eras that are like, you got to know about. Yeah, man, it was good. It was fun. Visually, love the design. I love literally taking the pages of some of the famous imagery, like literally some of the panels, the famous covers, things like that were taken out. I love that kind of stuff. I love that kind of research that was done to make a film. So, yeah, love the visuals. The tone was good. The tone was what it should be. Very family focused. That's the whole purpose of the Fantastic Four. It's Marvel's first family. All that was done. It was a little slow, actually. I felt like there were moments, and I know it's not a big action. It's not really, they really kind of walked the line between an action film and this kind of more of a drama. So, I don't know. I wouldn't mind like one more action sequence, perhaps. But again, they're making these as setups for future things. But yeah, I thought acting was fine. Pascal's fine. Pedro, Johnny Storm was fine. Yeah, the acting was good. I would like to talk about the plot. I would like to talk about a couple small minor issues. Maybe we should do that next. So we're gonna do some spoilers. So before I say anything about spoilers, yes, go see this film. If we want to be really nerdy and compare it, because we like to do that, I probably liked Superman better. Not by a lot, though. But I thought Superman was really, really good. And I thought this was really good. So, there you go. Now, spoiler time. Spoilers. The plot was good. I had no problem. The whole thing with Johnny Storm and, the female Silver Surfer, that was cool. Little romantic element, that's fine. Because he's a ladies' man, and so that's in character. Making her gender a girl, that's fine too. Norman Rand is now a girl. I don't got a problem with that. I'm big enough to deal with that. That's not going to bug me. I do have some questions. One is I missed something in the very beginning about the gold records that had all these old languages. I don't know where that all came from. So how did he get these old records? How did he get these old audio of these languages? How did he become this linguistical master who figured all this out? And so I just wasn't sure how he got the records. How were those generated? Where that all began. Because I understand plot-wise they have to connect that, but I didn't quite get the setup. I didn't quite understand that. I mean, Invisible Woman like pushing Galactus all the way to the like, transporter pod thing. That was too much. That was like ridiculous. Now, but I get it. Plot wise, you gotta have him go back in there. That's how you get rid of him. Someone's got to do it. Someone sacrifices themselves. And of course, this is perfect because then we can see Franklin's power, which we need to see Franklin's power, right? We need to see that Franklin's magic. So we got to see that. The best way to do that, because he's not going to shoot and do damage. He's got to heal somebody. So someone dies. Well, the only way to have someone die is someone's got to sacrifice themselves by over pushing themselves. What better way to do that than a protective mother, the strength of women, strength of motherhood, allows them to do it. I just felt like, as a super nerd who's played the role-playing games and everything, there's no way on earth that freaking invisible woman would be able to push freaking Galactus with her damn force fields. I'm sorry. That ain't happening. But give it up. Galactus was great. And is he that tall in the comics? I feel like they might have made him a little bit bigger than in the comics, but I could be wrong. Maybe he is that tall. Maybe there isn't a size issue. But I thought his design was great. I thought the character was fine. All that was good. I just didn't really care for that push. That bothered me. It didn't bother me, but it was a little weird. Yeah, I thought it was good, man. I thought it was really good. I wish there was a little bit more action. I know, I sound like a super nerd saying that, but I do. Doctor Doom, next time, that'll be fun. I have no idea what that's going to be all about. Mole Man was great. Subterranea was fun. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I know, these reviews are kind of boring. Anyway, that's my take. Great film. Love the design. Love the retro 60s stuff. Acting was fine. Yeah, maybe not as funny as it could be. Maybe not as much action as it could be. But very solid project. And you had to do Galactus. You have to do Galactus. And so they did a great job of Galactus. So there you go. Boom. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. I have a review of Superman. Go check that one out too if you'd like. And if you like comic books, stick around because we talk comics. Okay. Bye, guys.